Physical and Chemical Changes Lab. Station 1. Alka-Seltzer and water. First begin by measuring 100 milliliters of water. Next, grab your baggie. You will need to place 1 Alka-Seltzer tablet into the baggie. Then, take your 100 milliliters of water and pour it into the baggie. All of it. Quickly push the air out and seal the bag. You should notice that the tablet immediately begins to bubble and fizz. If you were to open the bag, it would have a smell of vinegar. When you touch the baggie, it feels cold. If you put the baggie down flat, you will observe that there is gas trapped in the bag. Definitely more gas than what was there when you sealed it. Station 2. Ice in a beaker. We begin by taking the initial temperature of the hot water I gave the students. This water is 46 degrees Celsius. There is currently 800 milliliters of water in the beaker. Students will now add 4 ice cubes to the water. Here is a time lapse of the ice cubes melting in the water. Now it's time to see what the final temperature of the water is once all the ice cubes have melted. It is 34 degrees Celsius, and the volume of the water is now 900 milliliters. Station 3. Iodine on a piece of bread. Initially, when they took the teasing needle and pushed on the bread, it was pretty firm. Now they're going to drip the iodine solution onto the bread. You can see that the iodine solution is turning the bread purple. When they use the teasing needle to push on it again, you will notice that the bread has now become softer. Station 4. Tearing and balling paper. This one you can do at home. All you need is a piece of paper or foil or tissue paper, and what you're going to do is cut the paper, rip the paper, and then crumple it into a ball. What did you notice happened? Station 5. Liver and hydrogen peroxide. You should begin by filling the test tube to the red line with hydrogen peroxide. Next, you're going to go over to your plate that has the chicken liver on it. Notice that the chicken liver is very red. It's a deep red color. You're going to place it into the test tube. If it gets stuck to the side, use the teasing needle to push the liver down into the hydrogen peroxide. The liver should begin to bubble and fizz immediately. You'll notice that the liver is covered in bubbles. Some people describe this as looking like some kind of soda or Sprite. The bubbles have pushed their way part of the way up the test tube. It continues to bubble. If we take a closer look, we'll notice that the test tube is warm. And it is separated into a couple of layers. There is hydrogen peroxide that has not reacted at the bottom. Then you have a layer of reacted hydrogen peroxide with the liver. You'll notice that the liver, which was once smooth and deep red, is now beginning to turn a pinky color and get bumpy. Initially, the liver did not have a smell, but now the smell in the test tube smells kind of like dog food. Station 6. Baking soda and vinegar. Begin by measuring out 1 teaspoon of baking soda and spreading it out in the petri dish. Now, use your pipette to suck up vinegar. Carefully put the vinegar around on top of the baking soda. You'll notice that right away it begins to bubble and fizz. This is commonly used if you want to make a volcano erupt. Now touch the bottom of the petri dish and you'll notice that it feels cold. Some people described the smell as being like yogurt.